In this lecture, we will discuss uh, transitions between different stage. In molecular spectra part 1, we have discussed so many things. And in the continuation of this lecture, I am going to start. In previous lecture, we have seen that selection rule for rotational transitions is delta J equal to plus minus 1. This was taken as question 8. Now, for a transition, some initial of quantum number J to the mm, next higher state of quantum number J plus 1, frequency absorbed can be written as nu J equal to delta E upon H. H is the Planck constant, equal to delta E can be written as EJ1 minus EJ upon H, or equal to 1 upon H. We can put the value of AJ1 and EJ from here, as we know that EJ equal to AJ plus 1 H cross square on 2 This was equation number 7 in previous lecture. Now it will be J plus 1, J plus 2, H cross square upon 2I minus J into J plus 1, H cross upon 2I. This is new J plus 1. It will be H cross upon 2 pi I into J plus 1. This is equation number 9. This is new J equals to J plus 1. And the spectrum of a rigid molecule therefore consists of equally spaced lines. Let us see here for this. Here, this is EJ, and on x-axis, this is frequency, nu, and this is for J equal to 0, for J equal to 1, for J equal to 2, for J equal to 3, and for J equal to 4. This this is this is EJ. This is the transition from J0 to J1. This is J0. This is J1. This is J2, J3, and from J0 to J1, and J equal to 1 to J equal to 2, J equal to 2 to J equal to 3, and J equal to 3 to J equal to 4. This is J equal to 4. This is E0 equal to 0. E0 equal to 0. Here E1 will be H cross square upon I. E2 equal to 3 times E1. E3 equal to 6 times E1. And E4 equal to 10 times rotational energy levels. These are rotational energy levels. And here rotational spectrum. This is the rotational spectrum. Suppose this is figure 18 in the continuation of the previous lecture. See like this. Now let us move forward. The frequency difference between two successive lines in the pure rotational spectrum of a diatomic molecule is given by delta nu equal to nu j plus 1 to j plus 2 minus j to j plus 1, and it will be h cross upon 2 pi I. By using delta nu, the moment of inertia of the molecule can be calculated. Here I equal to mu r square equal to mu is the reduced mass, that can be written as mu equal to m1 m2 upon m1 plus m2, where m1 m2 are the masses of atoms to atoms in a molecule into r square. R is the separation of molecules. Thus, the distance between the nuclei can be calculated. This gives the length of the chemical bond between the atoms. Now let us discuss vibration rotation spectrum of a molecule. Vibration rotation spectrum of a molecule. When sufficiently excited, a molecule can vibrate as well as rotate. There will be vibration as well as rotational if a molecule is having sufficient excitation energy. Let us consider diatomic molecules. Now, I am going to that suppose the potential energy of a diatomic molecule varies with the internuclear distance capital R. On x-axis there on y-axis this V. This is the curve variation like this, and this is the R0. Let us take some approximation, and we see that there is a parabolic mission. This is the parabolic approximation, and this is V VO. This is figure 19 in the continuation of the previous lecture. You can see like this. Now, let us discuss variation. Iscaro. In the in the neighborhood of a minimum of this curve, which corresponds to the normal configuration of the molecule, the shape of is very nearly a parabola. In this region, and we can write V equal to V naught plus half K R minus R dot is. This is equation number 2. Equation number 2. Equation number 2. V equal to V naught half K R minus R naught square. This is equation number 1 because this is new heading new. Where this RG is the equilibrium of the atoms. Now the independent force that gives this potential energy can be written as F equal to minus dV upon dr equal to minus K R minus R naught. This is equation number 2. The force is just the restoring force that a stretched or compressed spring exerts, and as with a spring, a molecule suitably excited can undergo simple harmonic oscillations. Classically, the frequency of a vibrating body of mass m connected to a spring or of force constant k is mu naught equal to 1 upon 2 pi k upon m. Equation number 3. This is the very well known expression for mass spring system, frequency of the vibration. In the diatomic molecule, we have two bodies of masses m1 and m2 joined by a spring. The use of the reduced mass reduces the problem of two particles m1 and m2 vibrating about their common center of mass to the problem of a single particle, single mass with mass mu vibrating about a fixed point. The frequency of oscillation of such a two-body oscillator can be written as mu naught equal to 1 upon 2 pi under root k upon mu, where mu is the reduced mass. This is the frequency of oscillation of two-body oscillator. Now, let us draw two body or two particles connected with a spring. This is particle mass having mass m1, having mass m2. Mass m1 vibrate, mass m2 vibrate. The force constant is k. And the equivalent of this means we have reduced two body problem into a single body problem. Now we will take single mass is connected with this spring. Force constant k. This is mu. And mu is m1 m2 upon m1 plus m2. This is the reduced mass. So this two body problem is converted or is reduced into a single body problem. Mu is the reduced mass of this system. Now thus the molecule can be treated as a single harmonic oscillator. The potential energy function under whose influence the nuclei vibrate is then parabolic and of the form given by V equal to 1 by 2k r minus r naught whole square, or equal to 1 by 2k x square, where x equal to r minus x0, elongation or compression or increment in the length. The Schrodinger's wave equation describing this motion can be written as d2 psi dx square plus 8 pi square mu upon h square EV minus half kx square psi equal to 0. Equation number 5. This is the Schrodinger wave equation describing this motion. Now substituting two new parameter alpha and beta, like alpha equal to 8 pi square mu EV upon h square and beta equal to under root 4 pi square mu k upon h square. Putting these values in Schrodinger wave equation, equation 5, we have d2 psi dx square plus alpha minus beta square x square psi equal to 0. This is equation number 2. Now Schrodinger wave equation is reduced in this form. Now let us introduce a dimensionless independent variable xi equal to under root beta x. Therefore, d2 dx square beta d2 dxi square. Now equation 6 takes the form beta d2 xi psi on dxi square plus alpha minus beta square xi square upon beta into psi equal to 0. This can be simplified, or we can write d2 psi d xi square plus alpha upon beta minus I square psi equal to 0. This is equation number 7. Now let us try a solution of the following form to this equation 7. This is the solution psi equal to cu xi e power xi square upon 2. Suppose this is equation number 8. Now using this equation number 8 in equation 7, we can write d2u d psi square minus 2 psi du d psi plus alpha upon beta minus 1 q equal to 0. This is equation number 9. So this is a new form of equation 7. On replacing alpha upon beta minus 1 by 2v, then this equation become d2u upon d psi square minus 2 xi du upon d xi plus 2v u equal to 0. This is equation number 10, which is the Hermite differential equation. Now putting u xi as hv xi in this equation, we get d2 hv xi upon d xi square minus 2 xi dhv xi upon d xi plus 2v hv xi equal to 0. Equation number 11. This shows that the solution of equation number 7 is obtained by replacing u xi by the Hermite polynomial hv xi in equation number 8. That is u xi equal to c hv xi e to the power xi square upon 2. These are acceptable solutions. As we know, only for v equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on, the restriction on V gives a corresponding restrictions on capital E, energy. We have alpha upon beta equal to 2V plus 1, or 8 pi square nu EB upon H cross square upon 2 pi under root mu k upon H cross square, H cross only, equal to 2V upon 2V plus 1. It will be equal to 2. We have taken 2 common from here, 2V plus half. Or we can write EV equal to H upon 2 pi, because H cross is H upon 2 pi, where H is the Planck constant, and pi is equal to 22 upon 7, or 3.14, under root k upon mu V plus half. But we know 1 upon 2 pi under root k upon mu equal to nu 0. That is the classical frequency of the oscillator. This is the classical frequency of the oscillator. Or we can write EV equal to H nu naught V plus half. This is equation number 12. This gives the allowed energies for the harmonic oscillator. A special feature of the quantum mechanical oscillator is the existence of 0 point energy, that is equal to 1 by 2 H nu 0. This is the 0 point energy. Nu is the vibrational quantum number. This V is the vibrational quantum number, and it is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on. Now putting the value of nu 0 from equation 4 in equation 12, we get EV equal to V plus half H into 1 upon 2 pi under root k upon mu, or EV equal to B plus half H cross k upon mu. This is equation number 30. These levels, these are energy levels, and we can sketch these levels on the paper, on the graph. Let us discuss these levels. On y-axis, this is V potential energy, this is var distance, and this is a curve is like this form. We can draw different levels. These levels are rotational energy levels. Rotational energy levels. And these are vibrational energy levels. Suppose this is figure 21. Now, for large amplitude vibrations, the parabola does not fit the actual energy curve. equation 13 no longer holds. The energy level, the energy well is wider than the parabola for the higher EVs, and therefore these energy levels are closer together than the lower energy values of EVs. This diagram also shows the fine structure in the vibrational levels caused by the simultaneous excitation of rotational levels. The selection rule for transitions between vibrational states is delta V equal to plus minus 1. Suppose this is equation 40. Pure rotational spectra are observed only in liquids. This is because interactions between neighboring molecules prevent their rotational motion. The vibrations and rotations of a molecule take place independently of each other. Under these circumstances, the energy level of a diatomic molecules are specified by EVJ equal to V plus half H cross square root K upon mu plus J into J plus 1 H cross square upon 2I. This is equation number 15. EV is very much larger than ER. R means rotational. V for vibration. Vibration energy is very much larger than rotation energy. Even at high temperatures, only the vibrational states corresponding to V equal to 0 and V equal to 1 are excited. This figure, now we are going to draw a figure, next figure, and this figure will show some uh, specific things. Now let us draw first that figure. This is, I am direct showing this figure. This is that figure. And this figure 22 shows the J equal to 0, J equal to 1, J equal to 2, J equal to 3, and J equal to 4 levels of a diatomic molecules for V equal to 0. And for V equal to 1, vibrational states. It also shows the absorption. The selection rules are delta V equal to 1. These are the selection rules. Delta V equal to 1 and delta J equal to plus minus 1. The transition with delta J equal to 0 is not allowed. Again, we can see this figure 22. This is figure 22. You can see like this. Figure 22. And the V equal to 0 to V equal to 1. Transitions fall into two categories. One category, P branch. Here, delta J equal to minus 1. That is, J goes to J minus 1. So delta J will be minus 1. J minus 1 minus J, it will be delta J equal to minus 1. From equation 15, the frequencies of the spectral lines in the P branch are given by nu p, p means p branch, equal to E1 j minus 1 minus E0 j upon h. We can solve this. 1 upon 2 pi square root k upon mu plus j minus 1 j minus j plus 1 h cross upon 4 pi I. Or nu p equal to nu 0 minus second R branch. Here delta j equal to plus 1, that is goes to j plus 1. So delta j will be j plus 1 minus j. It will be plus 1. Therefore, nu r equal to E1 j plus 1 minus E0 j upon h equal to 1 upon 2 pi k upon mu plus j plus 1 j plus 2 minus j plus 1 bracket close h cross upon 4 pi I equal to nu r equal to nu 0 plus j plus 1 h cross upon 2 pi I, where j equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. This is equation number 17. In figure 22, we have shown P branch and R branch. There is no line at nu equal to nu 0, that is Q branch, because transitions for which delta j equal to 0 are forbidden in diatomic molecules. The spacing between the lines in both the P and R branches delta nu equal to h cross upon 2 pi I. Hence, by measuring the frequencies of these lines, the moment of inertia I of the molecule and the length of the chemical bond can be calculated. Now let us discuss electronic spectra of molecules. Electronic spectra of molecules. When there is enough available energy, the electronic states of the molecules can be excited. This gives rise to the most general type of transitions: rotation, vibration, electronic transitions. Rotation, vibration, electronic transitions. These produce photon of frequency nu equal to E1 minus EE2 upon H plus EV1 minus EV2 upon H plus E root 1 minus E root 2 upon H. This is electronic energy. This is vibration, and this is the rotational part. It is the outermost electrons of the atoms composing the molecules that are involved. These transitions are energetic enough that they produce electronic bands in the visible and ultraviolet regions. All molecules exhibit electronic spectra since a dipole moment change always accompanies a change in the electronic configuration of a molecule. In molecule spectra, as in atomic spectra, radiative transitions between electronic states of different total spin are forbidden. In this way, this spectra involve a change in all the three electronic, vibrational, and rotational energies of the molecule. They are studied both in emission and absorption, and the bands show a fine structure, usually more complicated than in vibrational rotational bands. The tendency of head formation is much stronger, and the bands may be degraded either towards the red or towards the violet. So, in this lecture, we have discussed electronic spectra of molecules and uh, vibrational rotational spectrum of a molecule and different transitions, P branch, Q branch, and so on. Now, we uh, these were all about. This was the second part of molecular spectra, and these two parts, part one and part two, covers the entire molecular spectra, whether it is vibrational spectra, rotational spectra, or electronic spectra. Next lecture, we will see some more new things. And thank you.